One thing, lyrics. How seriously must we take them? Is it really serious? Also, the message in your lyric, or is it something that more accompanies well?
Well, we try and keep it not too. It's never preachy, you know.
No.
It's more abstract, you know. I think our lyrics we try and put a basic story, and then you can take whatever you want from it.
I think a good lyric is something where you can take meanings from it which apply to you and your life, and if you can, you know, if that happens, then you can be like, then that's good. I think that's good.
It's like looking at a painting, and everyone sees something different.
Do you write the majority of them, or is it you both?
We kind of, you know, we kind of like we do most things together at some point, but you know, in our creative process, you know, a lot of times Dom will be, you know, he plays the piano and the keyboard, so he'll be coming up with a lot of those chord progressions and all those seriously funky little riffs you hear on the keyboard. That's, you know, that's all these massive fingers over here. and then on the lyrical side, a lot of the time I'll write a whole lot of lyrics, and then I'll come to Dom and I'll say, what do you think about this? And then he will throw some other stuff back at me, and we'll really like fine-tune things and get it going. So
yeah. Some songs,
you know,
we've kind of co-written, sitting in the room laughing, just laughing at the stuff we come up with.
Sometimes we write so many spoof lyrics on. So there's some songs which have got like verses and verses of lyrics that could never ever see the light of day because
they're just too funny.
They're either really rude or, you know.
Maybe one day we'll put them up online. Some good stuff there. Well, the new single, the Take Back Tomorrow, I think was your idea. And it's just it's an emotive, you know, it's an emotive lyric, but also the melody. I mean, Dave's singing on the track as well.
It was actually the demo recording.
Yeah, we were actually thinking of getting someone else to sing it, and we tried a few vocalists, and Dave's voice was just perfect for it. So, you know, we went back to the original.
Can you briefly
first
describe?
take, actually.
Yeah, it was actually literally the first take that had ever come out, and we tried to do it again, and it just sucked. So
yeah, it felt honest, you know, the way it was.
Can you maybe describe briefly, if we can maybe stick to that song only, what it's about for you?
You know, the lyrics are very motivational. You know, Take Back Tomorrow is basically like taking control of your life and not letting life happen to you. You know, making decisions and living with them. You know, if you get up and actually like take control of your life, and you know, you won't let life happen to you, and that's
I think, you know, sometimes
is it a note to self also a little bit?
Oh, of course, always.
You know, experiences which, you know, always do influence. For instance, songwriting is a lot easier when if you have an emotional attachment to something, and that inspires a song. The creative process happens like quick. Somehow, and the humans are.
It's almost like it removes all the layers of conscious thinking, and your unconscious is allowed to emerge, which is where your most honest thoughts come from. You know.
And I think, you know, that with all the things that happened last year, I think the song, like Dom says, I think it just came out of the deep dark subconscious and raised its head, and there it came out.
Well, you said things that happened last year. How would you describe then that last year for you?
It was a good year, but I mean, it was, we had, you know, Sakile, our singer for many years, for 5 years, he reached the point where he decided that he wanted to go and start his, you know, really concentrate on his own projects and that kind of thing, and that was great for, you know, I think it was
for both of us.
For everybody concerned. You know, he'd been doing some amazing stuff with us, and you know, the time came for him to go and, you know, take back his tomorrow, and that was awesome, and we wish him the best of luck. And he's you know, he's busy working on new stuff, and that's awesome. And I think you know, in the music business and the music industry, there's so many ups and downs and rounds and
trials and tribulations,
round and bouts that
there's no sure thing ever,
and there's no shortage of inspiration, to be honest.
So he wanted to just get out of or into a new field.
Yeah, I think he was on the Goldfish train. And at some point, you know, he felt it was
hugely creative,
he's amazing,
hugely talented guy, and
I would feel the same way if I was in someone else's project. I would want to, at some point, you know, you've learned as much as you can from that experience, and you go, okay, cool. Now I want to try out something on my own.
You should go check it out. It's called the Soul Housing Project. Very cool. Yeah.
Very cool.
Do you feel still both that you can bring everything into Goldfish that you want to musically?
Yeah, I mean, you know, as long as we're still producing more music, we can always, you know. Dom says, I want to do this, you know, maybe it doesn't work on this song or the next song, but who knows, maybe next year, you know, that'll, you know, when Dom wants to do his Gregorian chants.
Solo project.
Solo project, you know, and we can bring that in to Goldfish, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so we'll not see you back in a jazz combo for the next couple of years at least.
Who knows, you know, we've always had this,
never.
we've always had this, this kind of dream of putting together like a amazing, like,
The ultra band.
the ultra band and like actually doing Goldfish songs like 100% live. You know, maybe we'll get that together one day and tour. We can then go and play Paradiso or something, do something amazing like that. And
acoustic Goldfish.
yeah, that has always been like some sort of on the back burner as an idea that we would love to do one day. I don't know when that day will be. we sold our souls to the dance music.
Serves you well, then why not?
Yeah, exactly. If you love it, then it's easy.
Thank you very much for your time,
Thank
guys.
Hey, thank you.